Hey guys, it's Viejo here, and we are right at the end of the second week of November in 2023. It's kind of late in the afternoon here on the central coast of California. It's cooling off, but we were up in the mid 70s today. It's been getting cold at night, but pleasant days. I guess still got 73 here in the garage, but relatively low humidity, so we were kind of watching for fire in our local hills and so forth. Hey, it's Moldy Monday. And before I go any farther, I want to send out a happy birthday wish to our brother C.W. Longshot. Happy birthday, bud. Hope you don't get any older like me. You don't have that far to catch up, but you'll get there. All right. Hey, what I've got for you today is an RCBS mold, and I got this one used, which is why it's in a Lyman box. Okay, we get these from Midway or Brownells or those places. They sell these things in boxes of 10 or something, so they're relatively inexpensive and they work pretty well. This is the RCBS 44-200 flat nose, all right, designed for 44 caliber, including 44-40, and was an inexpensive purchase for me. As you know, you might imagine, you've heard me talk about that. I like to buy a used mold if it's in good shape. You can usually do about half the price of a brand new one if it's one that's in reasonable condition. So here's what the bullet looks like, okay? And we're going to cast it up today, but you know that if you're watching this on YouTube, I can't show you the casting. I can't even show you the mold. All of that stuff is over on the Rumble channel. So you go to rumble.com and you type in my channel name there, Walter Bunning, just like you see here, okay? And you'll find me. So this one is Moldy Monday number 37. We're getting up there. And the mold ran really well, okay, as we would expect. Okay, didn't have to do much in the way of prep. It didn't need to be heat cycled since it was used. It had already been cast, so that's usually not a big deal at all. What we're going to do is, if you're watching on YouTube, we're going to jump right to the part where we pull them out of the oven for you to see the powder coat, and then we'll look at the metrics page, and then we'll cut in a little bit of range footage right at the end so you can see how the bullet performed for me. Okay, we're going to shoot these out of one of our single action revolvers, and we'll tell you about that here in a minute. All right, let's get to casting. Here's our metric information for the RCBS 44-200FN. It came in right about 216 grains heavier than I thought it was going to be with my alloy, which is about a 95.32. Okay, both cavities right at 0.429, maybe just a shade over, but right where they're supposed to be. And overall length 0.650, and the base up to the top of the shoulder, which is really, with these bullets, up to the top of the top driving band, 0.380. All right, here we come. On the right here are the RCBS 44-200-FN. Both of those done up in prismatic Sinbad purple, one of my favorite purples. There we go then with all the casting information. As you can see, the mold ran pretty well. I was happy with its performance. So we're going to go cut in some range footage now. We shot these guys out of this really nice Ruger Super Black Hawk. This was a kind of a special edition with the color case hardening on the frame and whatnot. Really nice revolver. I enjoy shooting it. So let's go ahead and take a look at that footage. The first 5 I shot on camera. I had dropped 2 down low. You'll see that, and that was the only wheel full that I did on camera. Then I loaded 5 more in, and those all went right in there. So those 2 that were down there low, that was just me, I think.
For me, it's in favor of it because it's a And you know, you go into a store for your coffee in the morning. Kids that didn't even.
There's the RCBS bullet. Okay, that was actually a pretty decent load. But overall, I was happy with the load, the round. Okay, it all worked out pretty good for me. So it's one that I most likely will revisit again. I think I might load some of those up for the 4440 next time, though. I've still got some left, I believe. So anyway, there's that. I think that'll do it for now. So from the Viejo bench, for now, that's all she wrote.